bet you're the musical sort. You've thought about taking up the lute. I got a few ready to go, all freshly strung. Oh, wonderful. It's like I always said. Everyone's got a melody in him. You just gotta look. Me brother Laszlo couldn't get... He's all right then, yeah? That's Laszlo, all right. If he had the blues, you'd never know it. I hate the Magisters for what they've done. I keep going, though, hoping to get to Ark sooner than later. Lucian's Day crowds will be wanting some musical trifles. Shame to you.
Up ahead, paladins, the famous divine protectors of Arks. I wonder what they're doing here, so far from home.
Halt, traveller, if you please. Who goes there? Ha! If you're looking for adventure, east's the way to go. It's a void-woken hellhole over there. Sorcerer at work. Powerful one. Of course, you could wait for the Magisters. I dare say you have, adventurer. But I suspect you've seen nothing like what lies beyond. Still, you want to go east, you go...
Burning void-woken. The stink upsets me and I don't know why. That looks dangerous, but maybe I can disarm it. A trap. Better give it a wide berth.
Four deer stand in formation near a crumbling altar. Three stags, fawn-coloured and hearty, gaze cloudy-eyed at a great black skeleton.
Now.
No.
Now!
The three fawn-coloured stags shake their antlers. The clouds clear from their eyes.
Huh? What?
You vermin! Always treading where you are. You see that thing there? It tried to do something.
The stag nuzzles you. It's soft.
Snuggle, friend. Thank you.
The ancient altar, before which the deer crowded, sits stark in the dappled forest light. Something about it draws you in. It seems to emit a faint, pleasing heat. The air stirs, as though someone had appeared. A voice rises around you, its source unclear. God-woken. The word flutters against your ear. You are my champion. You cannot fail. A jolting sensation pierces your heart. As the shock fades, you realize you've absorbed a modicum of source, seemingly from the air around you. The whispers shuffle away, and the air shifts. What?
The dead here stir. I hear their whispers.
Look who's come to join the party. Oh, but you do get around, don't you?
He takes a satisfied sniff and rubs his hands together. His lip...
When it comes to graveyards, I'm a kid in a candy shop. All sorts of goodies and gewgaws for the taking. And a bit of rousing conversation. It's a quandary, you see. I'm not exactly welcome in the Stone Garden. The servants that tend the graves, well, their master, this Riker fellow, caught me nosing around, so he had them chase me off. The spirits within are particularly feisty as well. Can't say why. I'm as gentle as can be.
He presses a forefinger against his...
This is when having access to a God-Woken might come in handy. You see, beyond the gates, there's something that my heart, such as it is set on. Oh, you wound me, you do. My passion's veritably scorched. Somewhere in this graveyard lies an object belonged to a family buried near here. The Surreys. Old Joanna was the last. The poor problem is, no one knows what this object is. Only that it's an astounding piece of work. Seems Joanna took its secrets to her grave. Rather literally.
His coy grin freezes.
I can recite each page from memory, but I've neither the time...
Tarquin sighs, and his lips are...
It pains me to say, but you've talents in the adventuring department that I do not. This heirloom could prove valuable for both of us. I've told you everything you need to...
He looks toward the...
Let's make this easy. I'll assume you've accepted my mission. You'll assume I give it in good faith. The Surrey tomb must be somewhere nearby. I do wish I could wander inside. It would be nice to look up some old friends.
The dog growls and bares its teeth at you in a wide, unsettling grin. You swear you see a worm and...
Come closer. I dare you.
He sniffs. He snarls.
I am death. There's no defying me.
The dog's growls intensify and transform into a rhythmic rasp that mimics...
Yes, it is as I said. And do I warn, not one step further. Ha! She calls herself master. I call her minion.
The dog raises its head to the stormy sky and howls. The earth beneath you vibrates, a dirge plucked on the strings of a rotting lute.
Necrotic troll, you are summoned. Crawl through the gate. The earth opens.
So still here, like the air itself's been petrified.
2 fingers of dust have settled on this petrified figure. Cracks spread. The petrified woman cannot speak, but her eye... The dog growls and bares its teeth at you in a wide, unsettling grin. You
come closer. I dare you.
He sniffs.
I am death. There's no You would mock.
The dog's growl.
Not one step further. I know what you want. Ha! She calls herself master. I call her minion. Whatever name you choose, it is her.
The dog raises its...
Necrotic...
Heroes Rest, memorial to the saviors of Driftwood, and the...
This part is gated off from the rest. Whoever is buried here must have been important. Let's see what spirits hold this garden.
Here rests the dwarven hero Bromley. Here rests the lizard hero Vidya. Here rests the human hero Garrick. Here rests the elven hero Halla. Suddenly, the earth churns and buckles upwards in several places. Some...
Taste steel, Godwoken!
Were heroes. What happened to them? And what's this covenant? Cremation pyre. From fire to ash, from ember to flame.
The masked servant does not speak. It
Human graves. Let's hope none are earmarked for me. I'll need to get clever with this lock. It's above. Look at all these bones. Garbage. I've spotted something. Still sounds stuck. Must be more to it. What's this? I found something. Ah, success! Oh, it's shut tight. Oh, it's shut tight. It's locked fast. Maybe it's connected to some other mechanism. No, the door! Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Hear that? It did something.
Pray speak.
Treasure chests. I'm sure the ghosts won't mind if I keep a souvenir or three.
You feel you've heard this language before, but where you cannot remember. And what these intonations mean, you cannot say.
Adan, Shvalon Dumorav Narvur Revelis. Awenu Arie, Demchu Sha'a.
The oblong object is crystal clear and unmarked by marks or chips. It rests snugly in your palm, as if meant to be gripped with a resolute hand. The object repeats its unintelligible speech.
What the hell? This thing speaks to me. But what is it trying to say?
Sounds like a demon with a swollen tongue. I wonder if what's inside is as pleasant as a demon with a swollen tongue.
Doesn't make any sense. I don't want to find out if that's a what.
Ah, you again. Any luck in old Lady Surrey's tomb? Poor thing. Feeling your advancing age, are you? But no matter. I don't mind repeating myself if I find the tomb where Joanna Surrey is buried. Retreat.
Tarquin sighed.
I hate to sound so condescending, but sometimes it pays to be...
He places his hand on the artifact, and it drones in its strange language. Adan, Shvalandumora Vavur. The object continues. Sarden men.
It's true then. Anathema. Within reach. Tell me, is this all there was? There weren't any other curios in there? Amazing, but not unexpected.
He breathes a long look.
It's time I leveled with you. This is the hand grip of the fabled anathema. A sword capable of annihilating anyone. Even a divine. Imagine it. Holding in your hand a force that could wipe away sun and shadow. A sword of life and death. Miracle. I can restore anathema to working condition. But this is only half of it. We still need the blade. How fortunate that the hilt has already told us where to find it. Blood Moon Island. You rightfully consider me a scoundrel, but I'd rather you think of me as a lovable scamp. One that you can rely on. Or perhaps you'd rather place your trust in someone else. Maybe Dallas. I'm sure she'd love to have a weapon that can destroy a Godwoken with a simple wink and nod. Well, you may not always have the smarts. Blood Moon Island awaits, my friend. It's a bit of a jaunt, but this gives me time to prepare my workspace. We'll catch up on the Lady Vengeance, yes?
Tarquin doesn't wait for an answer. His attentions are already turned elsewhere.